Barely anything's advanced the consistent walk of history as considerably and exponentially as the Age of Discovery. From the mid-1400s through the late 17th century, Europeans' powers took to the oceans looking for new land, new wealth, and better approaches to get to distant. From the Caribbean to the Americas to Africa and past, the world would be profoundly reshaped for both better and more terrible. The man ordinarily credited with launching the Age of Discovery is Infante Dom Henrique of Portugal, Duke of Viseu, otherwise called Henry the Navigator. Conceived in 1394, Henry was the fourth offspring of Portuguese King John I, who ruled until 1433. Interested with investigation and favored with the sufficient assets of a significant European force, Henry assumed a critical function in the improvement of Portuguese sea tries, including diagramming a new area and producing new shipping lanes and accomplices. While Henry the Navigator's supported investigation of Africa absolutely interested European forces, Africa was likewise observed as a mainland measured hindrance to a more advantageous prize, a helpful nautical shipping lane to India's ports. Around 1488, Portuguese adventurer Bartolomeu Dias turned into the first to arrive at the Cape of Good Hope, Africa's southern tip. Not exactly 10 years after the fact, his comrade, Vasco da Gama, looked to profit by this freshly discovered information by cruising around the Cape and on to India any way far that might be. Everyone realizes that Christopher Columbus boldly cruised west over the sea and set foot in America. It was 149. 1498. Since Columbus didn't go to territory America, South America to be exact, until his third 5 of 4 bold journeys. In May 1498, Columbus left Spain with 6 boats, 3 loaded up with arrangements for the youngster settlement questionably settled on Hispaniola, cutting-edge Haiti and Dominican Republic, and 3 hell-bent on discovering land south of recently graphed islands. Following his last attack into the New World, Columbus got back to Europe with a lot to report, including gossipy tidbits about an expected section to untamed sea through Panama. Before long, a gathering drove by Vasco Núñez de Balboa VII of Spain set up the principal stable settlement on the South American mainland at Darien, Panama. Also, however Balboa's essential objective was gold, he discovered something close to as important. It's odd that youngsters in the United States are trained that Christopher Columbus found America, when Columbus never set foot any place close to the present-day United States. The qualification of first European on U.S. soil goes to Juan Ponce de Leon, who asserted current Florida for Spain in 1513. Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés butchered a huge number of Aztecs, overturned the realm's capital city of Tenochtitlan, renamed it Mexico City, today the most crowded city in the Western Hemisphere, and advanced his nation's coffers with a great many pounds of gold, silver, and gems. None of which was his most significant commitment to history. Indeed, nearly. While an endeavor drove by Ferdinand Magellan did in reality turn into the first to circumnavigate the globe, its courageous chief passed on before the excursion's finish. In any case, not before he named a sea and demonstrated a point or two. In 1519, Ferdinand Magellan set sail from Spain with 5 boats, with the objective of finding a quicker trade course toward the East Indies. No such advantageous pathway existed, obviously, yet what Magellan found in the wake of cruising many miles south down the east shoreline of cutting-edge South America was a limited stream close to the landmass southern tip that associated 2 seas. While lit up by a consistent progression of progress, new domain outlined and planned, new societies experienced, new shipping lanes created, the Age of Discovery has a determinately clouded side. The voracity-driven ridiculous triumphs of Native American realms, for example, the Aztecs, Incans and Mayans, are solid models. A year prior to our next adventurer, Henry Hudson, asserted New Amsterdam for his Dutch lenders a brief qualification, as the British would attack, seize, and expeditiously rename the province in 1664. Samuel de Champlain was up north ensuring that French, in contrast to Dutch, would be broadly spoken in the New World for quite a long time to come. All through the 1500s and mid-1600s, the quest for a subtle marine alternate way through the New World and on to Asia went on. Cruising for his local England in 1607 and 1608, wayfarer Henry Hudson took 2 breaks at finding a northeasterly course through the Arctic Circle. All ice, no way.